Okay, I'm almost ready to stream. Sorry for the small technical issues, but I'm back right now. So welcome back to another stream. I'm just gonna switch to my face. Hello, welcome back. As the title says, today we're gonna print something with PCTG, which is amazing material. I posted some videos, some shorts about it, of course, and I think I should show it to you that it's easy to print. And today we're gonna use even we're gonna use the cheapest printer I have, just to show you that it's easy to print. Acid Play Studios, hello. I'm just working in the metal shop today, making a new channel chandelier, so I got all the time in the world. Nice. This sounds quite chill. I mean, working on something, and if you have time and you are calm and you can just work on it, it's just amazing. Sounds awesome. So yeah, we're gonna use the Creality High, which is the cheapest printer I have, and it's the quality, you know, it's okay, but it's also the bed slinger, and it doesn't have like too much good reputation, but it's still a reliable printer, I need to say. So we're gonna put the PCTG, which is still warm from the dryer, so I think we're gonna get pretty good print. So one more thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just put some music in the background so we have something going on, and we're gonna choose some kind of 3D model in the Creality print. So let's put something, let's go, maybe the synth, as always, one of my favorite type of music. Okay, just let me know if it's not too loud, because I can hear it pretty good. Okay, okay, maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe like this. Ojciec Mateo, witam cię serdecznie. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna do what? I was trying to, because it's almost 17 minutes past 6 p.m. in my time. I was trying to put the parallel stream to Facebook and Instagram, but I need to do it next time because something went wrong with the overlay OBS, so you cannot use the same devices in the two different instances of the OBS software. So we learn something every day, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pick the PCTG. Funny thing, maybe we're gonna leave the other spool for the next stream. I just want to try to show you the autofocus doesn't work. It's always something about, you know. Let's try now. Oh. Spectrum PCTG Premium Light Green, which I'm gonna make a joke about it because I like to call it radioactive green because it's super green. And you can see the nozzle temperature should be between 240 to 270 degrees Celsius, and the bed temp should be between 60 and 80 degrees Celsius. So what I like to do is I like to use the PETG settings, default settings. We have profile for this filament, which is basically the same as PETG, I think. I didn't check exactly what's the difference between them. Yes, this is Acid Fly, exactly the one that we've been talking about, and I was telling you. Take a look at this. This is gonna be on a different episode of about different filament, but this was printed on this small cheap printer. Of course, what's wrong with the? I think it's my face. Yeah, it's pretty good quality though. You know, for the printer, for like 200. I think it's $250 or something like that. $300. It's pretty good. It's not amazing, you know, it's not like the perfect print, but it's good. So I'm gonna use the CFS, so it's easy to load. Okay. I also have, because yeah, you can see the printer on the stream. I have also webcam, so we're gonna try to see it from the close-up. Okay, and in the CFS module, we're gonna just change the filament to the other one. It's like the pearl silk, but we're gonna change the material to PETG because maybe there is a PCTG on the screen. It's a second one. Let's do edit. PLA. No, it's just the PETG. And funny thing, there's only PLA, PETG, ABS, BVOH, which is soluble material in the water, I think, and PVA. I don't know what PVA stands for. Anyway, there's no PC, there's no polycarbonate on this printer, but I did put the ABS profile on it and I did print something with polycarbonate and it did work. So I was pretty surprised that this, you know, cheap printer just worked. Okay, I'm gonna use the radioactive green color, which is lime green, and it's PETG. Okay, so we have it here. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna print something from Creality Print. I hope it's gonna be, I'm gonna just take a look on the, if we can see. Okay, nice. We can see it. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, here's the printer, and here's the radioactive green, light green. Sorry, I need to call it professionally the light green. Okay. No, we don't gonna restore anything. And we're gonna just choose the PETG, generic PETG. I'm not gonna like do anything with profiles. I'm gonna just like use the normal PETG. And just to be sure, I'm gonna see 250 degrees on the nozzle and 80 on the bed. I will check because I didn't test it before, which is pretty stressing me right now. I didn't check this material on the this printer, so we're gonna see how it's gonna go. And some, you know, small print that it's pretty fast, and maybe we're gonna see the flexible what we can print. Let's see, banana slicer. Oh, this is pretty cool. How much time it's gonna take? 44 minutes. Maybe it's gonna work. Let's see how much time it's gonna take on our printer, because it was profiled for something else. 44 minutes should be okay. Yeah, if there is no errors. And this slicer is, this thing, it's printed in air. We will see. Okay, it's pretty big model. Maybe I should share the screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about, because now we just cannot see what's happening. 1 second. We're gonna just try to grab this one. No, 1 second. I'm just gonna grab the window. I don't like to, you know, stall the stream like that, but I think it's pretty important to show you what's happening here. So yeah, we're gonna be on the scene 3. So yeah, this is the slicer, this is the banana cutter. So what's happening here? It's that it's pretty long model, so if it's gonna warp, it's gonna warp because it's pretty long. And I think those small parts here, I think that, no, they are printed on a bed. Okay, so what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be just like 2 small lines here. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. And the other thing is that the ironing takes 11 minutes. So we're gonna just like quit the ironing. We're just not gonna do it. And then we're gonna save about 11 minutes. So it's now 33 minutes. Okay, 2 walls. How much infill? 4% rectilinear. Okay. And the speed is, well, I think the speed is a bit too much. We're gonna just like bump it down a little bit because I'm not sure how fast this filament was, but I think it should be enough. And the layer height is pretty small. Oh, we took the wrong printer. Nice. We're gonna, yeah, now the time will be added probably. 48 minutes without ironing, because this printer is much slower. Yeah, so we're gonna just change the layer height to 0.2, and we're gonna just do 0.2 for sake of speed. 39 minutes, and then maybe we're gonna change the extrusion a little bit. Oh, maybe not. It's not gonna get any better than that, I think. So yeah, let's go with that. So we're gonna change to PCTG. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the material to PCTG. Generic PCTG 250/80. Let's see if it's gonna work. And let's do the proper color. Okay. Okay, send the print. So right now we're gonna see if the printer will handle the material like that on the bed. I think the bed is clean. Maybe it's a bit dusty. Should work. Yeah, light radioactive green is pretty nice name, all right? I think to do what I need to do is to lift the camera a bit, so I have this small nice mounting point for my tripod. So we're gonna just mount it here, and we're gonna put it on a tripod. You can let me know, like after the stream or during the stream, if the printing live it's showing you materials, it's okay. Because if you want me to change the format to something else, I can do it, no problem. But I think this is pretty cool. Okay, now it's looking a bit closer, but it's not as good as I was expecting to be. And let's do it here. And then a little bit lower. Can we do it lower? I think we can. It needs to look minty. Okay. Looks good, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see if it's gonna work or if it's not gonna work. What's up? This was printed on K2 Plus with 8 colors, I think. But I did have some issues with it. I mean, there is some lines on this guy, but whatever. This is my last print that I was working on military khaki. It's a bit darker in the camera, and normally it's a bit lighter and more bright with the engine. Then we have the trunk. Cool, right? Smooth. Okay, let's close it. We're gonna be in Dortmund in April. On the next expo, we're gonna probably sell some filaments and showcase our new 3D models and new materials. And for the next stream or the next video, I have a lot of cool materials to show you, but I need to test it a bit. I'm gonna spoil a little bit the new episodes because it's quite funny. I was printing, I was doing the yellow material, but I mixed it up because I was having wrong sticker on my refill, and I didn't notice what the printer chose, and I printed those chicks, and they are green. It's called Ryobi green, and it's supposed to be yellow, but they are green and they are funny. So, but the yellow ones are more cute. If I'm gonna put it next to the drill, it's gonna look pretty similar because the color is the same. Okay, this should start printing pretty soon, and we're gonna observe what is happening. And the other thing is that if we're gonna print it the flat model like this, and it's not gonna work, it's gonna be a success. But if we're gonna have warping issue, it means that I need to wash the bed. I need to probably use the glue, but usually I don't use the glue for PCTG for the more expensive printers. But I really believe that this printer can do it. I really believe in it because I know what this printer can do. And if the Creality High can print polycarbonate PC, I think the PCTG should not be any issue like that at all. So yeah, just do it properly, please, on the live stream. And the other thing is that if you're gonna print something vertical, like there's like a small connection on surface, then it should not be a problem on any printer because it's not gonna warp. I'm preparing for my own YouTube channel a video about fixing the pressure washer, and we have this small adapter that it's made from probably nylon or ABS, and it just broke. It looks like that, and I made a 3D model of it, and I was printing it vertically many times, and there is no issue whatsoever with vertical positioning. This is the exact thing, but the problem is that I had the wrong values for the inlet size for the O-ring, and I broke it because I was trying to push it as hard as I can, and it just broke. So yeah, no idea why did I do that, but I fixed the sizing and now it's working correctly. And to have more to the story, this is printed with TPU 95A, so it's like a bit flexible, so it's not gonna break. But I'm wondering if it's gonna hold the pressure, because I was testing it before and it was holding like pretty good, but I think the wrong sizing was causing the leak. So I believe that TPU can also withstand a lot of pressure, because this pressure washer is supposed to produce on the exit on this part 90 bars, which is quite a lot in my opinion. Okay, we have probing bed, auto leveling. So far so good, 81 degrees on the bed, 81 degrees on the nozzle. It's quite large model I choose, but it's hopefully it's just like a little bit, it is thin. Okay, I really supposed to stream on the Facebook and Instagram, but I didn't manage to start the OBS for that. But maybe I can do it from the phone and see if there is some people watching us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start Instagram maybe, and does this gonna like start streaming on the Facebook as well? I'm gonna look weird with the phone on the stream, right? And it's gonna be also have issues with the microphone. Probably it's gonna be like music in the background and me talking in different places and playing with the phone all the time. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, next week I'm gonna fix it correctly, and it's gonna look professional. It's gonna look good. LTX Design, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I really like to see you guys every week. So LTX, as you saw on the title, we are printing PCTG on the cheapest printer I have, Creality High. So, and I was laughing because I've successfully printed PC polycarbonate on this printer. What I was printing, I don't remember what it was. It was the red polycarbonate. I really don't remember what I was printing. But I have HDPE, I have polypropylene, and I have PEBA to test, to print. So I think it's gonna be pretty fun streams or videos, because I should prepare and I should have profiles for those filaments, because those are tricky, as I heard from the factory. It's pretty hard to print without warping. So polypropylene is the worst, I heard. We will see. Guys, do you think that, this is like the generic open question, do you think that all the printers should automatically level the bed every single time before printing, or it should do like once per like starting powering up the printer? Because for like, as long as I understand and as long as I saw and I like see all the printers I have, they all auto level before each printing, because it's coded in the printer before starting printing. But is it really necessary? I mean, no, only one printer that doesn't do that is the belt printer. It's just, it has saved map for the height of the nozzle of the 3D printing head, and it never checks before printing. It's just heating up and starting. That's all it do. I think this is the fastest starting printer ever. Sending the file, heating up, printing. No adjustment, no checking it, no auto leveling, whatever. You think every 24 hours? I think it should be like, I mean, okay, we have like more advanced users and we have beginners, and maybe for more advanced users, you know that changing ambient temperature or changing the nozzle or changing anything on the printer can be affected with auto leveling or the Z height, right? But for beginners or anyone that doesn't care about the auto leveling, because it takes like 5-6 minutes or even 10 minutes, it's just doing automatically before every single print, so you are like 100% sure that it's gonna work correctly on your printer, on your print. So there is no bad sides to it, but for now I'd like to save 7 minutes, right? Okay, now we're heating the nozzle to 250. We have 210. And the build volume for this printer is 260 to 300. It's pretty big. I had one issue with this printer, which is mind-blowing. Because for one reason, it's mind-blowing because I never expect that something like that will happen on a printer. And the second thing is that I supposed to check it every day, and I didn't, because it is like basic maintenance to just see if the head is moving freely, or the bed is moving freely, and if the Z height is working correctly. And what happened is that you have these rails on the bottom of the printer for the X axis, and this is the new type of the rail. I think it's on the Core XY pretty common, but for example on Prusa we have this how do you call it in English, like pipes, you know, it's round like MK4. It has round X, Y, Z. They are round bearings, round poles. And for, I think for the, no, on the Prusa Core 1, the X-axis is also this one like a flat thing which has bearings from the both sides, and it looks like a flat piece of metal. And this printer has the same thing from the bottom, and now the printers have it also. It's like on the Bambu Lab A1, I guess. And to be honest, I don't know until still don't know if this should be greased or should be not greased, oiled or something like that, or cleaned. But one day I had a lot of problems with the head, that it's not working correctly. Every print was knocked out from the bed. Nothing was working correctly, and I was so pissed. I just turned it off and didn't touch it for 1 month. And I just was sitting and I was thinking and just moving the head, and suddenly I realized that it's stopping at what point. And the bearing was so dry that it was just stopping on few places on the rail. So I took everything apart, removed the rail, removed the bearing, and the bearing had one bolt that was like broken in half or something like that. And there is no grease at all. It was dry as it can be dried with alcohol. So I just removed this one ball, put a lot of grease on the rail, on the bearings inside, and it was working perfectly. And suddenly the whole printer works, and it's perfect. It's working perfectly. So I took the grease and I checked every single printer, every single bearing, every single rail on each printer, just to be sure that everything has some grease, except the P1S that has this carbon thing that I don't have it anymore. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully, happily, I don't have it. So yeah, simple fix to weird problem. Let's see what's happening with our print. So the edges of the first layer went perfectly, and now we have the infill of the first layer, and I think it's speed about between 50 and 100 millimeters per second, which is pretty good. The small lines that I was a bit worried about for cutting, they're working pretty good. I mean, they did print correctly on the bed, and I didn't even clean the bed. A bit dusty, but it's working. Extrusion looks okay. I think I see some holes between connections of the infill and outer layer, I mean outer edge. So maybe this is the reason why we have a different extrusion for this material, maybe. But the second layer will fix it, I hope. But maybe overall extrusion should be a bit more, like 1, 2, 3% more than usual. Or just bump up the temperature a bit, because this filament can work up to 270, I was saying on the sticker. The topic, but I need to print some M3 screws, but in the past I printed them vertically, but they're not strong that way and break. But printing horizontal with so many supports, it takes me times to clean. Is there a different way to print screws to be strong without a lot of cleanup? Yes, it is, because you don't need to have a round bolt. Usually what people do is they cut the bottom and they cut the top a little bit. And in that case, it looks like it's more flat. I have one part that I was printing for my friend, so I can show you. This is like the mounts for the joystick, you know, and this looks like this. And this is the bolt. You can see it is flat on the top and the bottom. So I hope you're gonna see it. Maybe like this. Oh, you see? It's flat here and flat there, and you don't need supports at all. And because you have more free space on this side and this side, then the nut can be round. Nut you can print it flat. It's okay, but the bolt should be printed vertically like this, right? And then you're gonna have some space to like have the material goes, you know, it's not gonna stick. The nut will not stick as much as if it's full. So this should work perfectly. I know M3 it's quite small, so I think maybe you should use the smaller nozzle, like 0.2 millimeter or 0.25 millimeter nozzle, so it's gonna work better. I was printing M3 bolts before, but I think I threw them away, all of them, because it was only for demonstration purposes. But they were working. Very, very delicate. Okay, we have some problems now. I can see there is some kind of like material here. Where it came from? I didn't notice. It's oozing a little bit. and it's super dry, so it's supposed to be okay. Maybe it's too fast. No. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's not skipping on extruder, so I think the speed is okay, but Jesus Christ, it's moving so fast I cannot see anything. I mean, it sticks to the bed okay. What happened? I don't know. Huh. No, it's going too fast. Yeah, it's skipping on the extruder, but I cannot hear it. So we need to go slower a little bit. So we're gonna go to 50% speed, and it's gonna take forever to finish. This is what I don't like about these printers with custom Clipper firmware, that you cannot slow down by 10%, 13%. Like Prusa, you can change the speed by 1% up to 200, 300%, or even to 10% speed or 20% speed with no problem. And here you have only preset that it doesn't make any sense. So this is what I don't like about these printers. Yeah, but changing the speed really helped. I would like to show you, but my camera cable is at the max length right now. But you know, it looks like you have this infill and suddenly you have this hole, like vertical hole with missing filament. It's happening when the filament doesn't have enough speed from the extruder and it's just stopping for like a few millimeters, and then it starts again. So this is what happened here, and this is why we had these weird blobs before. Usually I would just stop the print and I will just start again with the proper speed settings, but it's gonna take forever to start this printer again. So slowing down a little bit helped. I'm just gonna check on the slicer what was the default speed, because it was the first layer infill, no, it was 60, and then we have infill 250. Yeah, I didn't change this one. My bad. So it was internal solid infill 270. So now we have 50% speed, which is 125 and 165. No, 145. No, 135. Yes. So this should work correctly on these speeds, because the extrusion of this material is something like that. It's not high speed. This is, I need to clarify, it's not the PCTG, it's not high speed material. So we need to be aware of that. Okay, this one hiccup, but the rest is fine. And what I'm gonna tell you is that I was checking our website, what colors do we have, and I found that we have PCTG in really cool color, the one that I really like, and I need to test it because it looks awesome. I think it's gonna look awesome in real life because the PCTG is super shiny. It's more shiny than silk materials and PETG itself. So it's more clear and it's more shiny. So what's gonna happen is that if you're gonna, I'm just gonna share it with you on the chat. I'm just gonna link it to you so you can imagine what it can look like. I'm wondering if we still have it on stock. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, this one. And oh, this one. Yeah, this is this one. exactly this one, and it's back to there's no stock for this color. And just imagine this: you have PETG, which is shiny, we have PLA, which is silk, and then you have PCTG, which is even more shiny and more transparent. But if you have like normal color, it's gonna be like shiny as hell, and you can print it whatever speed you want. I mean, you don't need to focus on like silk PLA that you need to go slow to get super shiny effect. You can just print the normal speed and just take a look on this color. This color is called Silver Steel. How awesome it's gonna look, this filament, because I was telling you that this material is really shiny. Doesn't matter how fast you're printing or how hot or how cold, it's gonna be shiny always. I'm gonna show you maybe this one. No, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I didn't use the smooth bed sheet. I mean build plate, because it's gonna stick too good. So just take a look at this. You see how shiny it is? It looks like it's wet. So if you're gonna have silver, how is it called? Silver steel, I think it's gonna be just epic. And every single part of this device, it's shiny. So with the camera, I cannot pick it up. Yeah, I think you see the shyness. And this was printed on another printer, the belt printer. Still shiny. So I'm gonna order it anyway, and I'm gonna wait in queue to have it, because I really want to test it. I just love imitations of metals. Okay, something happened. For some reason, the printer decided to print weird line in a weird place. Why? Not sure. I think we should start it again with proper speed, and it's gonna look better. Let's try to finish this one. So it's supposed to print for 40 minutes, so if it's 2 times slower, it's gonna take 1 hour and 20 minutes to finish. So right now we have 28%. It shows 24 minutes, but with the 50% speed, so it's gonna show us 50 minutes. It's again making this weird line in the wrong place. Why? I don't know what's happened. I think maybe. Okay, let's start again. Maybe different model. What do you say? You cannot say anything. I'm gonna do it anyway. But I'm gonna show the issues what we had. Let's stop, and we're gonna print something smaller and faster. Okay. Okay, so this is 80 degrees. So you can see it's quite hot. Let me just get some pointing device that doesn't look tragic. Maybe screwdriver. What do you think? Screwdriver will be fine? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what happened? It's that here we had extrusion problems, but it was covered with another layer after we slowed down the printing. And this oozing, you see, it's happening because we had too much speed, and everything that it was like holding by the nozzle just like went out somewhere else. This, I don't know where the walls, I don't know why the walls are here and here. It's like, I have really no idea what it was printing like suddenly like this. But the rest was fine. I don't know. But you see, it's not warping at all. It's like, it's holding pretty good on the bed. No warping. warping. So let's remove this one. It's super easy to remove. Yeah, let's try something else. It's not the proper advertisement for our filament with this printer. But I think if we're gonna slow down with the printing, we're gonna get a bit better output. Okay, create print. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's see what we have on banana slicer. Banana slicer. I mean the other thing. Let's see. Something simple, quick. What about this Stegosaurus? Maybe this one? Let's try. 21 minutes, 5 grams. I don't know, like discard. Let's see if it's gonna. This is pretty tiny. But we can test it and see what's gonna happen. So creativity high, okay. And then we're gonna change to the generic PETG. The temperature, yeah, I think the temperature is fine. Or maybe you can bump it to 260. Maybe it's gonna be better now, and the max volumetric speed will be 12. Let's see, and then we're gonna change the speed to, like, for example, 100, just to no 100. Just to be safe. Then sorry, we're gonna change max speed to 100. Okay, and then infill monotonic 5, for loops 5. Okay, see how it looks. And it's gonna take 25 minutes. Should be fine. Okay, let's see. Yeah, send print, PETG. Okay, start print. And yeah, I was thinking, can we skip the leveling? No, probably not. Okay. It's pretty funny because we have 3D printer and we're gonna print something in like 2 dimensions, kind of. So yeah, I think we should choose something like more ambitious. But you know how the printers are; they're slow, so it's gonna take forever to show it to you. Let's go to the chat, guys. Yeah, the Creality has really good scanners, I need to admit that. But I need to work on the printers a little bit more. I don't know how the Ender 3 was. I know from the stories, because when Ender 3 came, I had CR10S, which is like the bigger Ender 3, and I had also nightmares with this printer. I also made a video about it on my Polish YouTube channel, and this video, it's titled "The Nightmares of 3D Printing," and I uploaded this video after like 5 years after having this printer, because I don't know why I was waiting with it, and people was mocking me because they said I don't know how to print. And they already had these machines from 2020 when they have like automatic leveling, and they have like the tension sensors and stuff like that. And you know how the Ender 3 was and CR10S. They had these many mechanical sensors, and you need to adjust manually the bed with a piece of paper to have perfect first layer with the glass on it and use some glue or hairspray to have any adhesion. So yeah, I have from 3D Scanner, I have this Seal Pro from 3D Make Pro. Yeah, 3D Make Pro. Yeah. So the scanner, it's okay. The scanner itself, it's okay, but the software, it's not that great. Yeah, there's a recycling setup. I saw. It's pretty, like, how do you say it so it sounds polite? It's a good idea, but it's not like, it doesn't make too much sense, you know, because first you should have like PLA in one bucket, PCTG in one bucket, and ABS in one bucket. You cannot mix those. And the problem is that if you're gonna mix it, you still need to mix it with fresh granulate, the pellets, new fresh pellets. Why do you need to mix it with fresh pellets? Because you cannot recycle it for infinite times. Because the material will get more brittle, and you cannot like add the glycol, or you cannot add anything more each time you want to recycle it, because then you don't gonna have PLA in enough amount. I experienced that. I had one PLA that was like recycled so many times, not from Spectrum, and it was stringing as hell, because I think it was more than 30% of glycol, and it was just like, maybe 30% is exaggeration, too much, but it was terrible to print. You cannot dry it. It was stringing, it was like soft, and it was terrible. It's okay to give the PLA second life, maybe 3 times, 4 times max, but more than that you're gonna lose quality a lot. So yeah, if you're gonna go to their website, you're gonna see the instructions that you need to mix 50% used prints and 50% fresh pellets. So you're gonna need to buy a pellet. Spectrum Filaments sell pellets if you want. But I think the idea is that it's not about recycling, it's about decomposing, you know, because if you need to invest time, you need to invest power to recycle it, and you need to invest even more in pellets. So it's not like recycling anymore, right? You're gonna have a lot of like CO2 production overall, and the production of the filament with those machines, because this is not the new machine, it's just like built so it looks nice. If you're gonna go to Chinese manufacturers, they already made machines like that. Yes, this is the second thing. The whole machine, it's quite expensive, so it's gonna be hard to like make a return of investment pretty fast. And I was trying to say that the machine is quite slow comparing to commercial machines, because I'm gonna show you the video, maybe not right now, but we have this one video that we have on the intro. It's this one. So you're gonna see that there is a machines that produce filaments. This is the granulate, the coloring, and this is the extruders. They are really big. They are quite big, and they are. You see how fast this is going? They are producing like 1 ton per hour, or something. You see how fast it's spooling. So, like, I know the energy conservation is something physics you cannot like break or do, but producing as fast filament like this, you don't gonna produce so much CO2 in the atmosphere than do slow machines, you know, because you need to heat it in the same way, to same temperature. So yeah, okay, let's go back here. So it is like a gimmick for like people that like to have stuff, I think, because I was thinking about it myself even half a year ago or 1 year ago to produce my own filament and recycle it. I still like gathering all the waste that I have from PLA, PCTG, and ASA, whatever. Unfortunately, the TPU, it's not as easy to recycled. So, and then I was calculating how much energy you need to waste, how much time you need to invest in like home production like that. So you don't want to go there. Or if you want to go there, just do the research first before you're going to buy anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the factory if they're gonna start new machines. I don't know if I can tell anything on stream to public, but we're gonna have 2 new machines, 2 new extruders. I think no one in the world have extruders like that, especially the special one. I never seen something like that in the whole internet. So I'm not gonna tell about it because I don't know if my boss let me. Probably not. So once it's started, when it's going and it's in production, and we're gonna have like offer in our shop of this special one filament that is produced by this one special extruder, I'm gonna make a video about it, and we're gonna do like the factory tour, and I'm gonna talk about every single machine we have there, and how do we like store the filaments, and like think what to do with the colors, the materials and stuff. So this is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to happen like in the 2nd quarter or maybe 3rd quarter of the year. We will see. And I can already tell you that in those factories are really hot. It's really hot there, and the moisture is pretty high because the all filaments are cooled down with the water. So yeah. And also we have already talked to some influencers from Europe. They're gonna come to our factory and also make videos about it. So probably they're gonna show you something from different angle with a different narration or stuff like that. One of the guys is the Martin from the Czech Republic. I don't remember what was his channel name. I'm just gonna double check. Martin 3D Zemistry, Martin 3D, Martin Zeman, Martin Zeman 3D, I think it was. Yeah, I think this is the guy. Yeah. Martin Zeman 3D. I can give you the link. He's a pretty cool guy, but I don't know if he is making videos in English or making in Czech. Not sure. But of course, if he's from Czech, he's working with Prusa and Prusament and stuff like that. But we already like talked together that he really wants to test our special filaments, the ones that are, you know, crazy weird. Okay, I can see that something went wrong with my music. So in the future, he's gonna just show our filaments, of course, with nice tests. And I'm not sure if you saw, because I know you're following our channel, so probably you saw, but I'm gonna just tell you one more time, because there is this MFT YouTuber. It's called My Tech Fun, and he also make a video about our filaments, but he didn't. We don't have any collaboration, so he just bought the filaments. He's always buying materials from his sponsors, like the community, how do you call it, crowdfunding. So the crowd funds his new tests, new videos, and he's just buying filaments. So he's like a secret customer, and suddenly he is making video about and I'm pretty happy because his tests of our filaments went pretty good. So I'm really happy with it. Before he was doing the tests about it was some mixture with Teflon, and he said that the Teflon it's a gimmick, just for like advertisement sake or something like that. but he missed a little bit like the real purpose of it. But it's okay, everyone can say anything about, right? So I just give him a comment under the video that we really appreciate that he did honest review and honest test, and everything went cool. And also I am promoting his video because you know, he did something for us, we're gonna do something for him anyway, what we can do. So we just had the comment about PCTG. Does it smell? Yeah, well, it doesn't produce any smell at all. It's just like odorless. I'm not sure about VOCs and stuff like that, if you can smell it, or if you can or if it's toxic or not. It's not toxic because it doesn't contain any bad ingredients, so it's supposed to be okay. And the datasheet doesn't say anything that it's dangerous or you cannot inhale it and stuff like that. So for me, it's safe. I can print it on a bed slinger and it works, right? Like just similar to PETG. PETG also doesn't have smell. PLA has this weird smell of like sweet corn or stuff like that. I mean, maybe not sweet corn, but there is like specific smell for PLA. You need to say that. And for PETG, the PETG itself has weird smell on the spool, but it doesn't smell when you're printing it. And from ASA, if you have ASA, the ASA on the spool doesn't smell at all, and suddenly when you're heating up and you're printing it, you can smell a little bit the ASA. And the one of the weirdest smell that I got, it's the ASA flame guard. Any flame guard filament we have, it has this weird smell that it's similar when you're going to the doctor's office or to the hospital. They have this weird smell, one specific smell, and the flame guard has this one. So once you're putting on a printer and it's printing, someone is coming to your house and it's like, is this hospital? Some other weird smells from filaments? Not really. I didn't test it yet. Okay, let me show you one of my coolest prints that I made yesterday. I'm printing the special chests set with this was actually the Stone Age light. Oh yeah, the smoker. This is the cigarette smoke. It kills everything, right? Every other smell. So I think it went pretty good. This was printed on Prusa printer with 0.4mm nozzle, and the layer height was 0.14 or 16, I think. With supports, of course, but overall, this is the king. I have the queen and the horses. I need to make pictures because they look awesome. But I think we cannot use it commercially on the website. That's sad. I'm gonna print something that we can use commercially and make photos out of it. Okay, let me comment what's happening on the printer, because the first layer went pretty okay. Everything looks okay. There's no holes, no over extrusion, no under extrusion. There's one weird line that it's not in the place, which I don't get it, why it's there. You know the situation when you have the softening temperature of the filament, and if you're gonna match the temperature of the bed and the softening temperature of the filament, it's not gonna stick together. Your bed is just too hot. And maybe this is what's happening here. You see, it's soft. It's not supposed to be that soft, I think. So maybe if the bed is a little bit colder, like 70 instead of 80, it would be great. Okay, the first print wasn't that great, but the second print looks much better, and I'm really happy that this printer, 3D printer, went alive again, because it was standing there and just gathering dust. So now it's working, it's doing something. I didn't put my phone on silent mode. Alrighty then. We have 15%, so it's going quite slow, and we have 16 more minutes. So we're gonna see how much, because I don't know if you remember how the STL looked, because it was having a lot of like different parts of the model here and there. So maybe we're gonna see the stringing somewhere, or maybe not. We will see. It's very tiny model, by the way. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8 centimeters wide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centimeters deep, and the height is around 4 millimeters. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's 4 millimeters. It's pretty small. Soon, my friends, we will finish. And yeah, because we started 17 minutes past 6, we're gonna end it up a little bit later. But don't worry, we will try to finish this one model instead of jumping from model to model. This is what's on my mind very often, to just do a few things at one time. So far so good. And also these Noctua colors are looking okay, but I think they are not fitting the printer. Right? They are not looking very good. So I'm gonna replace it with something that fits the overall colors of the Creality High. Maybe it's gonna be a matte finish. Oh, I have the gray matte. It's gonna look awesome. And I have also this ASA with carbon fibers, maybe this one. And maybe some black accents. Yeah, because it's like a gray. Oh, I have also this cool build plates with you know, carbon look. So maybe we're gonna go with the gray and carbon fiber with the whole like cover, and for the accents we're gonna go just with the black, matte black, everything with matte. It looks matte. I'm just looking at the filament, but it's a bit bright. I think it's gonna be something like this. But this is pretty hot. Wait, this is so hot. That's weird. Supposed to be that hot? I think it's a power supply somewhere here. So as you can see, the PCTG prints pretty easily. But there is just one downside of this filament, because it is shiny, right? So if you want to go matte, you cannot, because we don't have matte for PCTG. I'm wondering if there's any matte in any other manufacturer PCTG matte. I don't think it's available Nobody did it. I mean, if you want to go like a little bit different look, maybe you need to go with PCTG reinforced with the carbon fiber, for example. Let's see if we have carbon fiber in field. What do we have? What do we have? We have PCTG, yes, carbon fiber 10% of carbon fiber, 1 kilogram, half a kilogram, half kilogram. Glass fiber, we have with glass fibers 10% natural color, and then we have, it's a black probably, and then we have natural. Okay, and that's all. Glass fiber. And I mean, you know, it's as long as the color fits, it's okay. It can be shiny, but sometimes, you know, if you have, for example, there's a like transparent blue. Okay, the transparent blue is okay. I like this one. But oh yeah, the sulfur yellow, it's gonna be shiny yellow. So I don't know where to use shiny yellow that has sulfur color. And the one issue with this filament, I mean our website, is that we still don't have any pictures of models. It's only spools. So I think, yeah, no, the PCTG is connected to the skateboard, which should supposed to be connected to the other video. So I'm gonna write down a note for it, because for me as a customer, maybe you can relate to that, I like to see like real life prints, or real life look of the print of the filament, instead of only the spool and, you know, like studio pictures, because it is science and matter. Sadly, no. I saw your comments on our YouTube videos, and unfortunately the PCTG, it's only a little bit matte, like a satin effect and a surface finish with glass fiber with the white natural color, and with carbon fibers in black color. You've been asking about PETG matte. We have PETG matte. We have a lot of PETG in matte version. So it's pretty cool. I was testing the PETG matte, and it's really easy to print, and you always have a matte finish. So it's cool. Just take a look at this link. You can see all the PETG that it's matte, and it looks really good. Shiny yellow in PCTG. Olive green, that's cool. Yeah, the Star Wars, right? I linked the video to you, but I don't know if you if you had the blast watching the Polish video with the Polish language. I think there's automatic subtitles with English, and maybe some AI translation to English, but it could be hard to understand Polish if you don't speak it. Lion orange PETG matte. This could be nice also. Any matte color will be looking awesome. Desert storm. Oh, in Katowice. I'm from Katowice, but I'm living somewhere else right now. Cool. World is small, right? Yeah, we have some colors in matte. Oh, we have PETG that it's reinforced with PTFE, and this is what my tech fan was testing also. Thank you very much, Science and Matter. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. I mean, you know, I think the same way as you, because many times when you see a company that it is big company and produces something like printers, maybe Prusa is also close to the customers because they have their own Reddit and they are just talking to you. Joseph Prusa, the CEO, also talks to people on Reddit, and it has this, you know, connection. You like to buy their products and you like to have connection and be like a fan of the brand. But it's still, you feel like you matter to them, right? Because we listen to you, we talk together. I'm trying to help you with our products, and even with other products. If you have problems with the 3D printing or materials, we try to, you know, make an impact in 3D printing hobby and world. So this is why I like this job, because I'm having fun. I'm printing. I have a lot of filaments to test, to show you guys, and I really have fun doing that. So if I was a customer, I would also follow YouTube or a company like that, because I'm a guy like that, you know. We have this, LTX, we had this long time campaign that if you're gonna share your prints with our materials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, it's on a box basically. But it's not working anymore because it was too hard to work with scammers and people that were abusing this contest, you know. So this was the idea. And this is the old boxes, so we need to we're gonna have new boxes and we're gonna have new spools. This is pretty cool. We're gonna have new spools which are like a bamboo lab. They are refills, they are injection molded, and they're gonna fit every CFS, AMS, and printer. So if you're gonna buy a spool from us, you don't gonna need to buy a spool again. You can just buy a refill, and the old spool will work. Spectrum Filaments shop in Amazon will be convenient. It's hard to get it here in Germany. Sure, there's 3DJ, but sometimes more easy to order from Amazon. I think we are selling on Amazon. Did you check it? Because I was talking to my boss and he said that we are selling on Amazon and resellers are selling on Amazon. Oh, thank you, Science on the Matter. That's really good. It means that my work is working. I mean, my videos are working. Okay, I see. Maybe it's gonna be better because I know the company is focusing on the Amazon and other ways to sell it directly to customers instead of resellers, because resellers can have their own margin. So we're gonna sell it even cheaper. Because you don't want, I understand, I mean, it's totally fine if you don't want to order it from our website. Because you can basically order it from our website to your home in Germany with DHL. No problem. And you can get the discount there as well. Okay, I'm just gonna want to see the akzeptieren. Ja, wenn du zustimmt, können wir deine, ja. Okay, we have, yeah, there is some kind of offers and other brands. Yeah, PCTG. We're gonna finish printing soon. We have 76%, 3 more minutes, and for me, it looks just perfect. It just looks perfect. I love it. I know my sense of humor is a bit weird, but you need to get used to it. Okay, I'm gonna check it later because I'm wondering which offers are coming from our company. Market Spectrum Filaments, and where is the seller? I need to check it. Later. Okay, later. Science and Matter, have you been on the Formnext last year? Or maybe you're gonna go this year to Formnext. Okay, I can see 9 people on the live stream. If anyone can say hello to me, and I can say hello back to you, because we're gonna finish soon the stream. If you have far away to Frankfurt, I understand. It's quite a road there. And as long as I remember the last day, it's like for everyone, or not? Because I was there at work, so I just went there on Monday. And we've been there from like from 8 to like 9 or something. Frankfurt is just 1.5 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I've been there. I mean, as long as I'm gonna work on the Spectrum, I'm gonna be there. But everything looks like I'm gonna be there, so we can talk together. We can grab a coffee and stuff like that. No worries. We're gonna prepare some cool models this year, because the last year was cool. It was cool. We learned something, what to do better and what to do extra. And this year we're gonna just like double down on the Formnext. We're gonna make it really interesting and really funny, you know. Again, this weird music. It's my music, okay. Sure, I'm just gonna. You're just gonna need to remind me on the Formnext your nick from the YouTube. It's like, hey, it's me, Science and Matter 8739. Oh yeah, this guy. I'm gonna know everything. Yes, I was myself. I was surprised because I didn't hear about Spectrum before. I mean, I heard about Spectrum Filaments last year, and I didn't know this is a Polish company, and I didn't know they are making so much filaments, because they don't produce filaments for Poland, for Polish people. I mean, we have shops, we have it in the shops, and we can buy it in Poland because the factory is Poland, in Poland. But the Spectrum Filaments is focusing on selling outside Poland, because we have already few manufacturers in Poland inside. So the market is not like, it's not saturated, but like the best business model, it's outside Poland. So yeah, of course, the HTPLA, which is it's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites, because the durability of this filament, it's also quite extreme comparing to PLA. And I'm gonna do a video about HTPLA probably tomorrow, so I think it's gonna help. Yeah. Overall quality, it's really, really good in my opinion. Hi Anton, welcome to the stream. Sadly, we're gonna finish it soon. Everything's going just fine. I mean, except this banana that we've been trying to print, because printer decided that it's too fast. It's not gonna print as fast as we want. I mean, the filament is not high speed, so we're just having... Thank you, Anton. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So the banana was printing way too fast due to the filament flow, so we skipped this idea. But we had perfect layer adhesion. I mean, yeah, the layer adhesion was good, but the bed adhesion was also very good. I'm just gonna check it on the webcam. So there is no warping at all. There was no warping on this side and on this side. Just some blobs because of the flow. But this print looks much, much better. So it's gonna be looking almost perfect, I guess. Okay. 99%. It's basically finished. PTG Premium, and after your help videos and answering my questions in the previous live stream. Thank you, Anton. I'm really glad that you figured out how to print it perfectly and correctly. I'm really happy for you and your printing. Okay, we have our dinosaur ready. Remember, if you have issues, you have problems, you can leave comments under my videos, and I will just check every single comment, every single video, and try to answer it and help you guys. And on the live streams, you get direct response because I'm reading the chat. Okay, rolling back, and the bed has 80 degrees, so it's quite warm. So you can see it's sticking to the bed. Okay. Yeah, we know that you finished. Okay, let me try to already. Let's go to the better camera because this camera is much better. Yeah, drying is always helps, right? Especially for PETG and every filament that is moist. Like to drink some moist, you know, from air. Okay, we have. Hello. Hi, Anton. Let's see this one. See? Still holding to the plate, no glue, no warping, and but it's small, so you don't gonna see. I need to cover my face. You don't gonna see any warping on this small print. If you're gonna print something bigger, then we're gonna see maybe some warping, but we need to test it again on the bigger model when we have more time on the stream, because I need to finish it soon. I'm really glad that 10 people showed up, and let's go. Let's remove it. Okay, just I need to cover my face, and this should be fairly, yeah, it's already loose, you see. Okay, let's see the first layer from the bottom. So except I should hide myself from the camera, maybe it's gonna be easier. Except this one hiccup on the, come on, focus. Yeah, this one hiccup on the, oh, this is nice skeleton on the side. This one hiccup here, this one small like wall went too wide. Then we can maybe remove it. I'm not sure if it was wall. Yeah, I think it was wall. Okay, I just removed it. So, okay, focus. Camera, focus. Me, yeah. So there is no problems with the first layer. And then we're gonna go to this side. And there is even no stringing. There is no single string on this one. And as you see the bones, they are like next to each other, really close. The top layer looks just good, amazing. No holes, no nothing. So just like lowering the speed helped a lot. And then the bend test. It's okay, I mean. But you know what I did wrong on the PCTG video? That I'm pretty sad that I did it. I did the break test, strength break test on the filament, and it's not supposed to be like harder, but it's more impact resistance, and I'm supposed to do impact test on this filament, not the breaking test. Tulsa skin not bad for Creality, right? This is why I choose the Creality today. This is the cheapest Creality printer, the Creality High, and it is possible to print the PCTG on any printer. You see the bed, Slinger, open printer. There's no even option to use the choose PCTG filament there. So I'm gonna remove the filament. So we are pretty sure this is the filament. I'm not. Okay, focus. I'm not lying to you. It's PCTG Premium. So if you're looking for something that it's more flexible than PETG, more durable, and more impact resistance, because it is gonna be stronger in other way than PLA, for example, because PLA, it's sturdy, it's hard, and it's gonna just break. If you're gonna try to bend it, it's gonna just withstand more force, and then it's gonna just crack and it's gonna explode. And PCTG will slightly bend, and then it's gonna just like open a little bit, and it's not gonna break it. So it's just impact resistant. And if you have drones like that, someone leave a comment that this is the bad choice for showing off the impact resistance, because this model was specifically made to be impact resistant. So the PCTG plus the design makes this drone almost indestructible. You know what I mean. So I should print something else and do the proper impact test. And yes, laughing at this color lime green, we've been laughing on the beginning of the stream that I like to call it toxic green or radioactive green. Indestructible, yes. Other than black, gray, white filament, what is your top 5 most sold filament colors? I think this is it. This is it. I think I have the list, the top best sellers and stuff like that. But I think it was white and black. So people, you know, it's hard to say which filament is the most popular, because usually who is buying those filaments, it's a big farms. They are buying like 2 tons of filaments, and it's black or white, or it's PETG or it's PLA. So it's hard to say that it's most popular, because the sales are okay, but you know, they are printing the same thing all over again. And for me and for people like us who just like to print different stuff with different colors and different materials, it depends. So it's hard to say. Science and are you there in the free will? Does Spectrum force you to make this video, or are you hold hostage? Blink twice if yes. Yeah, this was no. It's okay. I also make jokes like this. But can you tell it from this? Can you tell it from the live stream, or can you tell it from my not acting but behavior? Do I look like I'm here being forced or doing the stream or video? I don't think so. I mean, I got used to stream and make videos because I was doing the YouTube for like 11 years now, and I have very perfect opportunity to help Spectrum Filaments promote their awesome products. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for today, guys, because I feel tired. It's almost 8 p.m. at my time in Poland, so I'm gonna slowly say goodbye, but I'm gonna just read your I've started my own business last year, and I might start selling 3D printed products. In that case, I'm going to reach out to Spectrum. Of course, if you're gonna buy more than like customer, business to customer, you're gonna be business to business pricing. If you're gonna reach special amount of filaments monthly, you're gonna get different prices. So just write email to office@spectrumfilaments.com with your ideas, and someone will give you the special price list for that. Is it available in the US to Saskin? It is available in Canada, and if you're able to buy it from Canada, from 3D Printing Canada, it's called, the shop, they're gonna ship it to US, but I know the prices are a little bit steeper for the shipping, because there is some situation with USA, right? I'm not in the topic exactly, but I know there is some issues there with the taxes and stuff like that, so be aware of that. We directly don't ship to US, I think, but we are we're supposed to open the factory. Oh yeah, the tariff. We're supposed to open factory in USA just to avoid the tariffs and avoid the weird shipping taxes. So once it's produced in USA, you're gonna have like the normal price of filament there. So yeah, you're gonna hear from us probably about this, and you're gonna see that filaments are showing on Amazon or different places to sell. But sadly, for now, it's no. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for coming. Thank you very much for chatting. It was very nice time for me, and I hope it was nice time for you, because I had a lot of fun printing this small dinosaur with bones inside, and the banana slicer didn't work. But I think I'm gonna just start to print again, and once it's printed in a proper speed, I can show you the pictures on the YouTube afterwards. On the community tab. Did you know there's something like that on YouTube? Okay, we're gonna go back to the banana. Okay, we cannot go back to the banana. I'm gonna find the banana, start the print, and after I guess 2 hours I will post the picture. How it does it look. And to be honest, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the bed temperature probably by 5 degrees. So let's go 0.2, 0.2. And I need to fix the speed because this is pretty important. 100 millimeters per second was enough. We don't need to go lower, but maybe we can go faster. Okay, the speed is okay. There's no supports. Quality okay. Oh yeah, ironing? No. Maybe we can do matte finish on PCTG with ironing, because usually the ironing works the other way. It's a good idea for a video. But sadly, we cannot do it on the sides, so it's going to be only on the top layers. So it's supposed to be fine. Okay, now we have 200. I mean, it's layers. I mean, nozzle 260, and we're gonna do the bed 70 instead of 80, and this is called the Hyper PTG, probably from Creality. Okay, let's try to print it in this way. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, it's correct. Okay, send print. Creality high. Okay, start the print. So you're gonna hear from me on the YouTube community tab within 1 or 2 hours with the picture. I want a job you can set up on my shop. Don't really get this one. Okay, I send it. Yeah, thank you very much. Acid Fly Studios, Tusa, Anton, Science and Matter, LTX Design, who is there also? Let me just check. I think that's all we been chatting. And Ojciec Matter. Okay. Have a good one. Have a good one, guys. Bye. See you next one. And tomorrow we're gonna have a short video about HTPLA. How to make it. Jesus Christ, my dog. How to print it correctly. Okay. Okay. And the stream should be next week on Thursday. So see you then. Bye.